Welcome back to Got Fuel's Model Car Garage. I'm Brian. As we discussed in the last video, this is my next project and we're going to make some modifications I haven't done before. Before we get started on it, let's do an open box. Well, let's look at the sides. Looks like it's got a sticker in it. 265 V8 engine. Of course, we ain't using that. How many? 110 parts. Molded in yellow. I might even try the grill here. I might try to cut those out for the first time too. Got a metal axle pin. It's only one in here. A nice yellow kit. Sure, basic AMT instructions. Here there's problems with the glass, so that'll be one thing I'll have to take a look at during mock-up. I thought I was going to make a visor, but now I see it has one right here. So but I hear with the fitment issues with the windshield, maybe we can cover it up with the visor. I was going to black chrome that as well too. So most instructions give you an idea on paint colors and all for it. There's nothing in here for paint colors. Let's see what we got in this little bag first. I believe it's a small decal sheet. Hopefully there's a gauge decal in here. Nope. Hooker headers. First quick glance, it looks pretty good. I don't see a lot of flashing. The interior tub. Dash has got some decent detail. Hopefully maybe I got the Gopher Racing decals. Hopefully maybe I got a decal that's somewhat that shaped. Hopefully. Bed fenders, fleet side, steering wheel column, brake clutch pedal. Not a lot of flashing. Looks pretty good. Tailgate, I guess that's the fuel tank. too sure. Wheel inserts, exhaust. There's the visor. Doesn't look bad. There's a little bit right on the ends. In here, I don't know if you can pick it up. Right on the ends of some of this stuff, there's a little bit of flashing. Not much. Not much. Chassis looks pretty good. Bed, I don't know what I'm gonna do. May just cut a flat piece of styrene or something for the bed. I don't know if I want the grain or not. Inside, I believe those are the inside bed. Suspension, engine, drivetrain, some drivetrain parts. Looks pretty good. I'm not seeing a lot of flashing on anything. There's a pretty good mold line right here on the front fender. A little bit of flashing here on the windshield. And right up in here. No mold line. You don't feel the mold line here. I guess that's just part of the contour of the body. But right up through here, the mold line's pretty bad. It's pretty sharp feeling. A little bit of flashing on it, not much. Looks pretty good. And let's take a look at the chrome. Of course, I'll be stripping it all in black chrome and ink, doing it in black chrome. But it doesn't look bad. It looks pretty good actually. The Chevrolet emblem right here is a little janky looking. I don't know. You can see that. Get it up there pretty close. But it's a little janky looking. Doesn't look the best for sure, but everything else looks pretty good. Very minimal flashing on this kit. Very minimal. Glass looks pretty good. I guess I'm gonna have issues with the front glass though. That's the word on the street. So I'll take a look at that during mock-up and see if there's absolutely anything that can be done. So what I'm going to do, I am going to do a mock-up. I'm going to get the engine and probably the exhaust out of that other kit, out of that Corvette kit. I'm going to get a mock-up done, and we'll come back and try to talk to you about what my plans are going to be and how I plan to attack everything. That being said, we'll be back shortly. Alright, mocking up here, and I got decisions to make. Getting the engine together. I knew they were both small blocks. This being a 350 LT1 that come out of the 96 Corvette AMT Evolution kit. Then I pull it out. The intake for it, I'll show you. I got the directions right here. Where is it? The intake, air intake, is this piece, and it goes down in front of the actual air inlet is in front of the radiator for the air intake. And still considering using it, but using this intake system, anyways, let's put it that way, and getting the cold air intake for the front. Or we can fake it till we make it. The block size is the same. And another 1/24 kits, both small block Chevys, but I thought there might be more discrepancy, being this is what, the 289, it's a 350. Transmission tunnel, which makes it look more updated. Then all I'd have to do is just cut a section of the drive shaft out, stick it back together, or still go with this block because of the updated transmission tunnel. And I do believe this intake will fit. It's from another AMT kit I had, so it should fit, just getting rid of the tabs with no issue. Putting the carburetor on it, and I've been wanting to make an order from off the sprue, some intakes, some air cleaners. So either way, it would be a win-win. Although I would like the more updated look to it, or modern, I should say, modern powertrain is what I should say. I would like the more modern powertrain look. But I can always use this engine. That way I don't have to modify the drive shaft. And use the LT1 valve covers. Because that way you can just fake it till you make it. That way I don't have to figure out the belts and everything. Because the belts system on the updated engine has air conditioning and all, whereas this just has an alternator. So decisions. That's where I stand right now. I think I'm gonna go this way. Maybe even, well, I might be able to just put the front of this engine, or yeah, might be able to just do that. Put the front on this engine. That way I still have the updated transmission, more modern transmission, with the with just an alternator. Maybe I'll be able to get the front on it. Huh. Decisions when you go and hack one up. Alright, what I went with the engine is the kit intake manifold. I had another one, but it didn't have a lot of detail. And I was going to go with this one because I had a carburetor that matched up with it. So I'm going to still use that carburetor on the kit intake. For some reason it's slightly bigger, but I believe I can fake it. It's close enough. It's close enough. So that's what I went with. I'm going with the LT1 engine, the transmission for the 96 Corvette. I took the water pump timing chain cover off. Went with the kit timing chain cover and the intake. So that's the direction I'm going to take with that. I'll be placing an order with off the sprue and get a air cleaner. That's the plan right now. If I'm going to order one, I'm going to order 2 or 3. So that's the direction I'm going with the engine right now. I'm going to get the chassis mocked up, and we'll see how we're going to get this thing lowered. Alright, well, I'm waiting on some Elmer's white glue to tack up. I decided to check the fitment issues on this windshield. And this is a joke. This is an absolute joke. Gap up top. Look at that huge gap. There's a gap down here. Now I'm at the point where I don't even know if it's worth going forward, just because with the build I want to do and the look I want to achieve, this right here is just going to look like pure crap. Like, I'm trying to hold it in here, and there's a gap on the top and the bottom. And even if I'm putting the windshield down, holding it all the way down, there's still a gap down there at the bottom. Right along here, right along the windshield wiper blades. I don't know. I might have to just stick this back in the box and do something else, because I don't think I'm gonna tackle this kit. Not right now. That's just disappointing. Maybe I can figure out something else to do some other day with it. With the wrap on it, trying to take a piece of flat plastic, clear plastic from packaging. I don't see how you can achieve a decent look with it. There's tabs up here where the windshield's actually supposed to sit against and stop. And there's just a huge gap at the bottom. So if I put them up on the tabs, there's that gap, that huge gap at the bottom. If I put the windshield up high where it's supposed to go, see that huge gap. I hate to be a kit manufacturer basher, but AMT, this is a joke. Just a joke. And the only option really is to chop the top, and that's way beyond my current abilities. Just to get the windshield to fit correctly. Yeah. I think I just might stick this back in the box. Y'all have a good day.